What's good everyone, it's Smudger here, and today I've got the 4 best pro loadouts, league play loadouts for when league play does drop. Obviously we don't have a date on it right now, it's coming sometime before the end of season 1, which is towards the end of February. So with it being up in the air, I know a lot of people are kind of looking for the best loadouts to be running so they can make sure they've got all the attachments unlocked, got enough practicing with them. And so without further ado, let's jump into it. And so I'm going to show you 4 loadouts here. I have, for the most part, kind of gone along with the GAs that have been agreed in the CDL. I don't expect to see all of them here, and you'll see that with the last loadout because that gun is currently GA'd, but I can't see them GAing it in league play at the moment. I don't think they'll carry over all of them into league play. Be interesting to see what they do carry over. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it, subscribe if you want to find more. We're going to have a ton of content coming out when League Play drops. I love League Play in Call of Duties. I find it a ton of fun, even solo queuing. And so let's get straight into it with the first class. And so first up, we're going to have the AK-74U, a surprise to no one. It's pretty much the only SMG you're going to want to be running in League Play in competitive matches. And so if we actually just discuss the class real quick, the pistol, both the M19... if we can actually get the right one up. The 1911 and the Magnum are actually GA'd. I'd expect to see the Magnum probably continue to be GA'd. The 1911 as well, probably. But if not, then I'd use the 1911. Obviously, the Diamatis have a 3 burst. It's always quite nice to use. Stun grenades and Semtex, pretty standard, and trophy systems for protection when you're in the hill. And then I am actually running Lawbreaker. You can run Lawbreaker in competitive Call of Duty as long as you're not using the overkill side of it. So, I couldn't run an AK-74U and a Craig, for example, or a Sniper. Well, Snipers are GA'd entirely, but that's another story. So obviously I'm running Flat Jacket and Tactical Mask, and then Ninja to keep my footsteps silent if I'm on a flank or if I'm in S&D. That's really, really important. Let's jump into the actual build of the AK-74U. We've got the muzzle brake, 9.3 extended, the Spetsnaz speed grip, Grew elastic wrap, and KGB skeletal stock. That's really all there is to it. It's a really simple setup. It's snappy, it's quick, it does a lot of damage, exactly what you want from an SMG. Moving on to the XM4, sort of a nice in-between weapon between kind of the AK-74U and the Gliel, a bit more of a flex player. Same setup as before, as you can see. And then this time I'm actually running the Microflex LED. You can also run the Millstop Reflex, it's just personal preference. Muzzle brake again, 13.7 inch takedown. Task forces are actually banned or GA'd in competitive. I don't know if they'll keep that, as are any body attachments. I think they probably will keep that. Foregrip for recoil and a 40 round mag just because it tends to burn through ammo pretty quick in this gun. And then next up we have the Craig, which is kind of your main AR player. If you're that kind of player, if you're holding those longer sights of angles, you're going to want to run a sight on it again. I hate the Craig iron sights. Millstop Reflex or the Microflex again. It's personal preference. And this time I actually run the no muzzle and 19.7 inch Ranger. Field Agent grip for vertical and horizontal recoil control because you are going to be engaging at those longer distances. It's easier to control. Airborne elastic wrap and stock is the Raider stock. That's just to kind of speed up your movement a little bit because obviously you're not going to be hip firing with this gun too much. And the airborne elastic wrap actually increases your aim down sight time and your flinch resistance, which is always a massive, massive boost. I haven't actually changed any of these perks over because I just made this class to show you, but I would be running exactly what you see here with the Craig again. And then finally, this gun is currently GA'd. It's the AK-47, currently GA'd. I think we'll probably see it in league play, if I'm honest. I know there's a lot of discourse around whether or not it should be GA'd. I personally don't think it should. Competitive Call of Duty looked really, really fun to watch in the Kickstart event that I'd covered in a couple of videos that I'll link down below. I don't personally think this should be GA'd, but that's just my opinion. But let's see what the best class setup would be if it isn't GA'd. Again, the muzzle brake, 20 inch Liberator, the Spetsnaz grip, and that is all about controlling that recoil so you can gauge at those longer distances, because this is a really nice kind of mid-ground almost between the XM4 and the Craig 6. And then you've got the Grew elastic wrap and the KGB skeletal stock, very, very similar to the Gliel. I know some people prefer to run a sight on it. I don't particularly have any issue with the optics on the AK-47, so I choose not to. And I pick up another attachment as a result. And that's really all there is to it. I hope you found something useful in this video. If you did, like I said, make sure to give me a like. Let me know if you're excited for League play, if League play is not really your thing. What are your thoughts and hopes for League play in the comments down below. Hope you'll have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.